Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about Azure Virtual Desktop. Azure Virtual Desktop is a fully managed desktop solution by Azure. It offers full desktop or use of remote app to deliver individual application. You can use Microsoft application in the Azure Virtual Desktop. Also, you can customize your business application into your virtual desktop solution. We can manage desktop and application from different Windows and server operating system. We can use hybrid configuration to set up the virtual desktop infrastructure using both private and the public cloud. We can use our own custom image or the images from the Azure gallery. We can also dedicate a desktop for a single user. When we configure the Azure Virtual Desktop environment, we can automatically scale based on the demand. We can deploy the Azure Virtual Desktop and configure the application group to target a certain segment of the department. We can use Azure CLI, Azure Portal to configure the Azure Virtual Desktop. Let us understand why do we require Azure Virtual Desktop in the first place. If I take an example of a company which is called as if company called Cloudex has 500 employees. There is an IT department, and for 500 employees, this IT department has to issue 500 laptops. The laptops which the IT department issues will have the operating system, the applications which is required by the business, and some application which are required for the vendor interaction. This is for third-party interaction, and some application for the management purpose. These laptops will be secured. It will be having antivirus, and also it will be all connected to all these 500 laptops will be connected to a central repo where there is the update, antivirus patch management, so for all these 500 laptops, there will be a central repository from where it will get the antivirus updates, security patches, and service pack for all these 500 laptops. To maintain all these 500 laptops and to install the operating system for each and every laptop and to upgrade all these 500 operating system whenever there is a new upgrade which has been released by the vendor. If I take Microsoft as an example, if the laptop is running Windows 11 or it can be Windows 10, we need to install the service packs and updates, right? So these has to be taken care by the IT department with some kind of repository what they have configured, and also they need to ensure that each and every laptop has to be backed up. So they will ensure that there is a certain application which is running on the laptop which will take care of the backup to a central repository or to a archival storage. So they have to maintain all these 500 laptops what they have issued to the 500 employees. Also they need to ensure that operating system applications and the security will be taken care. To avoid maintaining and managing all these 500 laptops, what usually they will do is they will use the Azure Virtual Desktop using the Azure Cloud. By using the Azure Virtual Desktop, you have the flexibility of choosing the virtual machine. So you can choose the virtual machine size and you can create a host group. Host group is nothing but the virtual machines which are grouped together for providing the VDI solution. We can configure Windows 11 or Windows 10 as the operating system for the virtual desktop environment. So once the user logs in to the virtual desktop infrastructure, you will get either Windows 10 or Windows 11 as the virtual desktop. And these virtual desktop infrastructure will be configured with application group. This application group contains the business application, management application, and any third-party vendor application. You can group these applications in an application group and attach a policy to the virtual desktop environment. So whenever the user logs into the VDI environment, you will be able to get the virtual desktop for the user to access a virtual desktop with Windows 10 or Windows 11. And with the configuration of the application group, whatever application you have selected for a application group, those applications will be available for the user who logs into the virtual desktop. It can be Office 365 application. It can be management applications. Like for a software developer, there can be multiple IDE environment, or it can be CI/CD tools which are already installed onto the application group. So you package all these applications and provide the applications as a group. Also, you can group the application based on the departments. Like for the finance department, there can be different set of application, and for marketing, there can be different set of applications. For IT services, there can be different set of application. You group these applications based on the departments, which is called as workspace. You create an application group, create a workspace, add to this particular workspace. For finance, there is a separate set of applications which will be provided to the finance users who access the virtual desktop. For the marketing users, they have a different set of virtual desktop with a different application group. For the IT services, they have a different set of application which they access when they use the virtual desktop. The hosts which are part of the host group is nothing but the virtual machine. You select the virtual machine size and place these virtual machine as part of the host group. From the host group, you will be creating from the host group, you have dedicated virtual desktop and also session based virtual desktop. Dedicated is called as personal desktop, and session based virtual desktop is called pooled desktop. So user will be getting sessions from this desktop. From the personal, user will get a dedicated desktop. So always, whatever desktop he accesses, whatever desktop he is accessing from the dedicated environment, he will get the same profile. So whenever the user accesses the desktop from the dedicated virtual desktop environment, he will get a dedicated desktop so that the my documents, my downloads, all this profile will not change. So whatever documents he has saved, it will be available. But whereas in the session based virtual desktop, when a user logs into a particular session and logs out, he will get a new session. Whatever he has saved in my documents or my downloads, those data will not be available. For every logout and login, there will be a new session for the user. So there are many things about virtual desktop in Azure, and it is a big topic altogether. for AZ900, for the fundamentals, we need to understand what are the basic concepts of the virtual desktop. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the content, please subscribe and share. Thank you and take care.